Hello and welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. And I'm freezing, so I have my haircut and it's absolutely Baltic. So tonight, got it from Low Cost Beer in a brand new beer hall today. In fact, I ain't got room on the beer wall for a lot of these new beers. I've just put some of them up here, and eventually they'll be added to if I don't drink them all beforehand. So this is from Northern Monk, and it's their Northern Monk Patrons project. I don't really understand the Patrons project, to be honest. It's a collaboration. Um, it says community collaboration creation. Lord Whitney, connoisseurs of make believe. 11.03. Lord Whitney, Lord of Misrule. Northern Monk, Oat Wine, 13%, sessionable. Orange zest and cinnamon. And you peel here. So this is one of them beers that you peel there, but I'm going to pour it out first so it settles. And an oat wine, I've never had barley wines before, but I've never had an oat wine. I kind of was expecting it to be a black pour. It's like an imperial white stout, this is. So there we go, in the Old Emperor's Brewery glass. Actually stands out quite well in that. Well, I think there's some Emperor's Brewery beers. So yeah, I mean, here we go. And this is, it's quirky, isn't it? It's really different, but good as well. And this time of the season, they're playing the fool. So let's join in with the Lord of Misrule. Yeah, orange zest and that. So it says here, our third collaboration with Lord Whitney is inspired by the flavours and traditions of merriment and mischief associated with the winter season, taking influence from drinks such as wassail, whatever that is, and mulled wine, amongst other things. We put together this rich, warming oat wine. With the goal to brew something strong, sweet, and malt forward, we decided to move past the more traditional barley wine and instead base our recipe around oats, which, as well as being good for improving mouthfeel and neepers, bring a nutty honey flavour and an earthy seasonal spice when used in high volumes. Using a mix of malted and naked oats, we backed up with some barley and maize to help boost extraction and add an extra element of complexity, bringing it with flavours of lightly toasted bread, corn, and a touch of caramel sweetness. Double mashed and with added sugars to boost the fermentables at the wort. At the end of a 10-day fermentation, we transferred the beer to condition in 15 grams per litre of orange zest and Sri Lankan cinnamon sticks for 2 weeks until the beer is balanced with spicy, silky base beer. So it sounds absolutely amazing. And obviously on the back, there's a load of names on the back. So if I hold that there, you can read the names if you pause. And there you go. And then if you pause again, if I put that up closely, you'll be able to pause and you might be able to, scroll in and read it if on your device, if you've got a device such as that. So, Northern Monk, that's kind of cool. I've actually got 2 of these as well that came in my low cost beer hole. So, looks good in that glass, doesn't it? One of these days I'll actually get myself a Northern Monk glass, to be fair. So, it's colour wise, it does look like a white stout. Nice white head on there. Big booziness on the aroma. Definitely getting that orange. There's a touch of cinnamon on there as well. I've had a few of these patrons. There's one I wasn't mad keen on. So we'll see how it plays. Ooh, very dry. Sweet but dry. Is there such a thing? Sweet on the taste, then dry as it goes in. Feel that booziness straight away. That ABV is very in your face. I can feel it straight to my eyes. I like it. So at low cost at the moment, there's a load of these patrons. To be honest with you, slightly out of date. Does it matter? No, not in the slightest. 13%, it doesn't matter if it's out of date. Trust me. It's tasting bob on. An oat wine. It is creamy, which is what the oats do, don't they? You know, I'm not a brewer. I might do a home brew, but even so, you know, I just look at the kit and bash it in, and that's it. Job's good. So to be reviewing an oat wine, it's different. It's quirky. Now the orange and cinnamon have become more to the front. Yeah, it's really different. And wow, you do get that ABV. I like what Northern Monk are doing here. And I am a fan of Northern Monk's beers, obviously. North Star, Death Star, and the whole range. They've got such a wide range of beers. And like Siren, who came to Morrison's Beer Festival in 2018, if memory serves me correctly, that brought those two into the mix on the craft beer front. And obviously since then, both breweries, craft breweries, are very much in all supermarkets nowadays. I think they are, at least, certainly the main ones. But yeah, what a little beauty. Get in. Plenty of sweetness. Wow, I've got the warmest belly, which is a good thing because my head's freezing. Different. It is different. It's a warming, like they say about mulled wine. It is. You get that vibe of it, and I personally think that you could warm this up and have it as like a mulled wine equivalent. I'm not going to do that, but I might take one. I might take the other one because I've got two. I might take the other one up the house and leave it in the kitchen and drink it warm, or just chug it. You know, enjoy it. Yes. Whew. What a little beauty. I like the fact Northern Monk do a lot of these collaborations. I wish they were nearer to me. I'd love to collab with something like this. Something like Northern Monk on a big imperial stout. You know, I think once as a beer reviewer, once you work with breweries on beers, it's that thing where you know, you can say, oh, I've worked with them and I've worked with them. And a big imperial Raggy Avenue, name it, call it Raggy Avenue. Could you imagine that? Hey, get it amongst the beer community. Whoa. But in another way, you know, I'd like to see a brewery grab hold of some beer reviewers, you know, multiple beer reviewers, get them all to go, say to them, look, what we'll want to do a collab with you. Yeah, 4 or 5 beer reviewers, get us all together and say, look, we want to do a collab review. What do you want to do? And depending, everyone's got their own ideas. That'll be interesting. But I think Imperial starts with down well with a lot of people, and try and decide on flavours and that. Get everybody invited, everybody up there, because beer reviewers, do you know you are promoting good beers, and good beers need promoting as well. The general public, a lot of the general public, would never heard of the patrons. Craft beer fans would have done, but not the mainstream. And for people to watch beer reviews and then see something like this and think, no, they're the ones who do that no star free in Morrison's. And for them to see this, and the quirky can label, you know, you pour the label out and you got some reading there. It's really good. It's different. It's interesting. Beer should have a story, a backstory. There's nothing more boring to me than a beer, and I'm not going to slag any brands off, but there's plenty out there that have nothing wrote on the bottle, tells you nothing about the beer, and certainly no history, no collaboration. And there's a lot of that goes about, and it's like, what's this beer? Oh, it's some beer called, I don't know, and you know, Man's Brown Ale for one. Yeah. Oh, there's a story, you know, and nothing. What's the taste? What does it taste of? Because if you want something to taste of a certain thing, I like cinnamon, so this ticks my raggy cinnamon boxes. Oh, bugger. 5% of it, that went down really quick. So as you can see, the pour, it's a lovely, we'll call it golden for want of a better word, whitehead, sweet, boozy nose, orange, cinnamon, smooth mouthfeel, really nice. And I think barley wine, mulled wine, but not oat wine. For me, out of 5, a good 4.55. Really enjoy this one. Gotta run. Phone's gonna die. Cheers, everyone. See you soon.